Hi, my name's Henry Brozyna. I'm the Industrial Products Trainer for Columbus McKinnon, and I'm here to demonstrate to you some of the, or at least one of them anyway, the things that I've seen people do throughout the years that is not proper when loading a hoist. And that is something called side pulling. All right? Side pulling is basically when the lower hook and the upper hook are not creating a straight line. And what I mean by that is the hooks, there's a side pull, and what I mean is this, we got our chain guides up here. The chain is actually rubbing up against the inside of the chain guides. That is doing a couple of things as far as harm goes to the hoist. One, you're asking the motor in the hoist to actually do extra work. You're not only asking it to actually pick up the load, but now you're asking it to drag that chain over the corner of where the chain guides are. And in doing so, the motor's got to work hard to do that. All right, because obviously we've got individual links. Each one of these links basically is almost like a step to that motor as it goes over the chain guides. The other thing is you're going to actually be damaging the chain itself. All right, the radiuses that are here, we call those shoulders. All right, the shoulders will be getting damaged. All right, hoist chain only comes in contact with one thing, and that is the lift wheel that is inside the hoist itself. It is not to come in contact with anything else. If it is, it's being used improperly. All right, in this case, you start making marks on the shoulders because you are side pulling, you'll be damaging the chain. That damage can also be imparted on the lift wheel as well. So not only are you damaging the chain, but you're also damaging the lift wheel, and those are two integral parts that are actually supporting your load. So I'll demonstrate to you what I mean by side pulling, and that is basically we're taking this hook, the lower hook, we're going to attach it to the load and get the controls, go up a little bit, and you can see how the load is over at an angle to my left, and you can see the hoist is actually starting to tilt a little bit, and that is in a side pull orientation. The chain is actually going to be, if I continue to lift this, one, it will drag it across the floor, which is obviously we don't want to do either, but it will do that for a certain distance until it comes underneath the hoist, and then the hoist will actually raise it up off the ground. So these are things that you don't want to do, all right? So if you can, center your hoist, or center the load underneath the hoist, or center the hoist above the load, and make sure that you pull in a nice straight inline motion. Less wear and tear on the chain, less wear and tear on the pocket wheel itself, the lift wheel. And of course, whenever you have chain, make sure you lubricate. Okay? Thanks and have a good day.